All right, good morning, Scituate. I am Susan Harrison from the Select Board here with Jim Boudreau, our Town Administrator, for the July 5th, 2023 weekly town update. Before I turn it over to Jim, I want to mention a couple events happening this week. There are no town board or committee meetings this week, but we do have some fun events. The Scituate Town Library Summer Concert Series starts today, July 5th at 5:30 p.m. Manguito, a Latin American ensemble, will be performing, and this is funded by the Friends of Scituate Town Library. We have the first annual Cape Verde Independence Day celebration scheduled for Friday, July 7th from 6 p.m. to 10 p.m. at the Scituate Harbor Community Building, Pier 44 on Jericho Road. There is music, food, fun, and raffles with a $10 suggested donation. This is hosted by the Scituate Sister City Committee. On the weekend, on Saturday, we have a beach cleanup. Come help keep Scituate beaches clean on July 8th at Egypt Beach from 9 a.m. to noon. And this is presented by the Scituate Beach Commission, Scituate Coastal Advisory Commission, and the Scituate Trashed. Okay, I'm going to turn it over to Jim for some town updates. Jim?
Morning. Hard to believe it's July and July 4th has gone by. Not the best weather, but I think we had a good weekend. We're going to start off with some good news. I think as many residents are aware, the town of Cohasset adopted a bylaw in December of 2022 that would in effect have given them authority over waters in the town of Scituate and Cohasset Harbor. Their stated purpose was to ensure safe navigation, but what it really was to do was to give them a veto of us doing shell fishing over there in Scituate waters. So we're pleased to announce that on Monday, the Attorney General's Municipal Law Division invalidated the Cohasset bylaw. They do not have rights to control our waters. So that's a big win for us. We're glad that the AG agreed with us. And if you look closely behind Ms. Harrison, you can see some of the buoys out there where the shell fishing is going to go. So we hope to see that coming to fruition in the very near future. Thanks to the board, this board, previous boards for their advocacy, and Special Counsel Robert Galvin, who represented the town on this endeavor. So we thank the Municipal Law Division. We're ready to get going with shell fishing over in Scituate waters in that part of Cohasset Harbor. For our water update, the reservoirs at +1, it's up a ½ inch from last week. Tack Factory ponds at +2, the same as last week. Average daily demand was 1.46, so down slightly from the previous week, but that does not include the July 4th holiday. Last week we were 1.78. Rainfall is 0.76. That's measured through Saturday, so it won't account the rain that we got over the last several days. Reminder that we are under our current water restrictions, May 1st to September 30th. All outdoor watering must occur before 9 and after 5. If you have an automatic irrigation system, you're on a schedule based upon your voting precinct, and you can find that on the Water Department webpage. As water usage picks up, we are concerned that we will have brown water. If you do have brown water, you can go to the Water Department website. There is a email address on there that you can email, or you can call the Water Department. It is important that you report these to us so we can track them. We can make changes in the system, find out what's going on. In some cases, it may just be limited to your street or your neighborhood, and we can take some corrective action. But please let us know if you're having issues with brown water. Starting July 1st, which was this past week, Scituate residents who purchase a new qualifying energy efficient washing machine or dishwasher or qualifying SmartSense toilet will be eligible for a rebate from the town of Scituate of up to $250 for a washing machine or dishwasher and $150 for a toilet. Applications and links to eligible projects are available on the Water Department webpage at the town website. Over the next week or so, we will be building a separate page for that to look at. If you have any questions, call the Water Department. I'll call my office. This is a good program. It'll help us be more water efficient, save some water. The money will be available. There's $25,000 in the Water Department budget, and the rebates will be available until that funding runs out. The contractor for the Route 3 water main project will be starting construction Monday, July 10th. He had originally been planning to start this week, but given the shortened week with the holiday, they will start next Monday. This is the installation of a raw water main from the old Oaken Bucket Pond to the new water treatment plant location on Stearns Meadow, and also the replacement of the water main that is being used by the residents. The service line that's there, this project will take several weeks. Route 3A will be open, but traffic will be slowed down and will be impeded at times. So please use caution in that area, or if you could avoid that construction area, please do so. The 4th of July is passed, again, hard to believe. I want to thank Scituate Public Safety, Police, Fire, and our Harbor Master for an excellent job. The police department reported no major incidents over the weekend, and no injuries related to fireworks. Excuse me. So that's a good thing. I want to give a special shout out to the Department of Public Works for the job they did on trash collection. We will be posting a video on our Facebook page later of what Peggotty Beach looked like after July 3rd. We ask people, if the barrels are full, please take your trash with you. Do not leave it next to the barrels. Do not leave it in the parking lot. It just gets blown around and makes a mess. We pick the barrels up every day, but sometimes they do get full. So if the barrels are full, please take your trash home with you. Don't leave it out there. It just makes a mess. And you'll see that later on when we post that video. So thanks to the DPW. They did a great job going out there picking up what was a lot of trash left over from the holiday. The Oceanside I&I project is continuing. If you're down in the area of Dayton Road, 2nd Ave, Wampatuck Ave, Noble Ave, Turner Road, Brockton Ave, Otis Road, and Williams Ave. The contractor is working on lining those pipes to take care of the I&I's infiltration and inflow, groundwater, and stormwater that gets into our sewer pipes and goes to our sewage treatment plant. We want to get that out as much as possible. It overburdens the plant, and it uses up capacity that we could have for storage in other parts of town. So that work will be continuing this week and next week in those areas. The work on the lighthouse is continuing. As you can see, if you go out there, the lighthouse is significantly shorter with the bricks being taken down. Once the bricks are all removed, the contractor will then pour what I call the concrete dome. The concrete dome will go back up, the brickwork will go back up, and then the concrete ledge and lighthouse cap will go on. And that project is scheduled to be finished at the end of the summer, beginning of the fall. But we're hoping to get some good progress on that over the next couple of weeks. And finally, we have a request from the Scituate Food Pantry for food donations. The need does not stop in the summertime, but just grows. So if you have some extra food or you'd like to donate, you can donate to most of the local supermarkets or at the Scituate Food Pantry during business hours for the food pantry. And that is what I have for today.
Thank you, Jim. Get out there and enjoy the summer weather, enjoy the Scituate beaches, and enjoy the Scituate waters.